When most people think about weight loss, they immediately focus on diet and exercise. Calories in versus calories out becomes the central idea, and while that principle is important, it is far from the complete picture. There are two powerful, often overlooked factors that can significantly influence your ability to lose weight: stress and sleep. These two elements work behind the scenes, affecting your hormones, your cravings, your energy levels, and even your motivation. If you've ever felt like you're doing everything right but still not seeing results, there's a strong chance that stress and poor sleep are playing a bigger role than you realize. Let's start with stress. Stress is not always a bad thing. In short bursts, it can be helpful, even life-saving. This type of stress, often called acute stress, prepares your body to deal with immediate challenges. Your heart rate increases, your senses sharpen, and your body releases hormones that give you a quick burst of energy. However, the problem arises when stress becomes chronic. Chronic stress is the kind that lingers day after day: work pressure, financial concerns, relationship problems, or even constant worrying. When stress becomes a permanent state, it begins to interfere with many systems in your body, including those responsible for weight regulation. One of the key players in this process is a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is often referred to as the stress hormone, and for good reason. When you are stressed, your body releases cortisol to help you respond to the situation. In the short term, this is useful. But when cortisol levels stay elevated for long periods, it can lead to several issues that make weight loss more difficult. High cortisol levels can increase your appetite, especially for high-calorie, sugary, and fatty foods. This is why people often crave comfort food when they are stressed. It's not just a lack of willpower, it's a biological response. Cortisol also encourages your body to store fat, particularly around the abdominal area. This type of fat, often called visceral fat, is not only harder to lose but is also associated with various health risks. So even if you're eating relatively well, chronic stress can push your body into a state where it prefers to store energy rather than burn it. Additionally, stress can lead to emotional eating. Many people use food as a coping mechanism, turning to snacks or large meals as a way to deal with negative emotions. Over time, this pattern can lead to a consistent calorie surplus, making weight loss nearly impossible. Stress doesn't just affect what you eat, it also affects how your body processes food. When you are stressed, your digestion can slow down or become less efficient. This can lead to issues like bloating, discomfort, and even nutrient absorption problems. If your body isn't properly absorbing nutrients, it can send signals that make you feel hungrier, even if you've eaten enough. This creates a cycle where you eat more, but your body still feels unsatisfied. Another important aspect to consider is how stress impacts your behavior and lifestyle choices. When you're stressed, you're more likely to skip workouts, choose convenient foods, and neglect healthy habits. Your mental energy is drained, and the last thing you want to do is cook a healthy meal or go for a walk. Over time, these small decisions add up, creating a significant barrier to weight loss. Now let's shift our focus to sleep, the second major factor that can make or break your weight loss efforts. Sleep is often treated as optional, something you can sacrifice to get more done during the day. However, sleep is essential for your body to function properly. It is during sleep that your body repairs itself, regulates hormones, and resets for the next day. When you don't get enough sleep, or when your sleep quality is poor, it disrupts many of the processes that are crucial for maintaining a healthy weight. One of the most significant ways sleep affects weight loss is through hormones that regulate hunger and fullness. Two key hormones here are ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin is known as the hunger hormone because it signals your brain that it's time to eat. Leptin, on the other hand, is the fullness hormone, telling your brain that you've had enough food. When you are sleep deprived, your ghrelin levels increase and your leptin levels decrease. This combination makes you feel hungrier and less satisfied after eating, leading to increased calorie intake. Lack of sleep also affects your decision-making and self-control. When you're tired, your brain is more likely to seek immediate rewards rather than long-term benefits. This means you're more likely to choose unhealthy foods, skip workouts, and give in to cravings. It's not just about discipline, your brain is literally functioning differently when you're sleep deprived. Studies have shown that people who don't get enough sleep tend to consume more calories, especially from snacks and high-sugar foods. Energy levels are another critical factor. When you don't sleep well, you feel tired and sluggish. This makes it harder to stay active throughout the day. You may skip your workout, take fewer steps, or simply feel less motivated to move. Over time, this reduction in physical activity can significantly impact your calorie balance. Even small decreases in daily movement can add up, slowing down your progress. Sleep also plays a role in how your body uses energy. Poor sleep can affect your insulin sensitivity, making it harder for your body to process carbohydrates efficiently. This can lead to higher blood sugar levels and increased fat storage. In other words, lack of sleep doesn't just make you eat more, it can also make your body more likely to store what you eat as fat. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Stress and sleep are deeply connected. Stress can make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep, while poor sleep can increase stress levels. This creates a vicious cycle where each factor amplifies the other. For example, if you're stressed about work, you might struggle to sleep at night. The next day, because you didn't sleep well, your stress levels are even higher. This cycle can continue indefinitely, making weight loss increasingly difficult. Breaking this cycle requires a conscious effort to address both stress and sleep. Let's talk about practical ways to do that. Managing stress doesn't mean eliminating it entirely, that's not realistic. Instead, it's about finding healthy ways to cope with it. Activities like walking, deep breathing, meditation, or even spending time with friends can help reduce stress levels. Regular physical activity is particularly effective, as it not only burns calories but also helps regulate stress hormones. Another powerful tool for managing stress is awareness. Simply recognizing when you're stressed and understanding how it affects your behavior can make a big difference. Instead of automatically reaching for food, you can pause and ask yourself whether you're truly hungry or just responding to stress. Over time, this awareness can help you develop healthier coping mechanisms. Improving sleep starts with creating a consistent routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate your body's internal clock. This makes it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. Your sleep environment also matters. A cool, dark, and quiet room can significantly improve sleep quality. Limiting screen time before bed is another important step, as the blue light from phones and computers can interfere with your body's natural sleep signals. Nutrition can also play a role in sleep quality. Consuming caffeine late in the day can make it harder to fall asleep, while heavy meals right before bed can cause discomfort. On the other hand, certain foods and nutrients can promote better sleep. For example, foods rich in magnesium or tryptophan may help your body relax and prepare for sleep. It's also important to recognize that sleep is not just about quantity but also quality. You might be in bed for 8 hours, but if your sleep is constantly interrupted, you won't get the full benefits. Practices like relaxation techniques, reducing noise, and maintaining a comfortable sleep environment can help improve sleep quality. When you start prioritizing stress management and sleep, you may notice changes beyond just weight loss. Your mood may improve, your energy levels may increase, and your overall health may benefit. These changes can create a positive feedback loop, making it easier to stick to healthy habits and achieve your goals. It's worth emphasizing that weight loss is not just a physical process, it's also a mental and emotional one. Stress and sleep are deeply tied to how you feel and how you function on a daily basis. Ignoring these factors can lead to frustration and stalled progress, even if you're doing everything else correctly. On the other hand, addressing them can unlock results that seemed out of reach. Many people underestimate the impact of small changes. Improving your sleep by just 1 hour per night or finding a simple way to reduce daily stress can have a significant effect over time. These changes may not feel as dramatic as starting a new diet or workout program, but they are often more sustainable and equally, if not more, effective. In the end, the key takeaway is this: weight loss is not just about eating less and moving more. It's about creating an environment where your body can function optimally. Stress and sleep are foundational components of that environment. By managing stress and prioritizing quality sleep, you give your body the support it needs to lose weight more effectively and maintain those results in the long term. So if you've been struggling with weight loss despite your best efforts, take a step back and look at your stress levels and sleep habits. Are you constantly overwhelmed? Are you getting enough rest? These questions might seem simple, but the answers could hold the key to unlocking your progress. When you address these hidden factors, you're not just improving your chances of losing weight, you're improving your overall quality of life. And that's a goal worth pursuing. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips to help you lose weight and feel your best. Remember, it's not just about eating less and moving more, your body needs the right environment to actually burn fat. Manage your stress, prioritize your sleep, and everything else becomes easier. Drop a comment below and let me know, which one do you struggle with more, stress or sleep? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.